Hello everyone, welcome to our live streaming lesson. I'm Gao. So today we're going to talk about grammar in Chinese. And this is a very important one because when we talk about the past, we always want to say, like I watched a movie yesterday or I had a cup of coffee this morning. So how to express the simple past tense in Chinese? For most of the foreigners, especially beginners, it's very difficult to master. Today, let's nail it. First, when we want to say affirmative sentences, that means when you want to say a statement. How would you compose the sentence? This is an example. So let's have a look first. 我昨天喝咖啡了。我昨天喝咖啡了。I yesterday had coffee. And le is quite important here because le is like a mark of the simple past tense. With le, we know we're talking about something that has already completed. The action he has completed. So that's why we use le a lot in the simple past tense. And we can say the same meaning with another sentence because sometimes you will say le is not at the end of the sentence. It's in the middle of a sentence. So let's look at the second one. 我昨天喝了一杯咖啡。我昨天喝了一杯咖啡。I yesterday had a cup of coffee. So we will notice the only difference is object. The second sentence is 一杯咖啡, which means a cup of coffee. It's a phrase, number, narrow word, and noun. So it's relatively longer than the first one, just coffee. 咖啡 is a simple word. That makes the difference, and that decides where the le should be. So when the object is just a simple word, 咖啡, we put le at the end to show like I had coffee. 喝咖啡了. But if the object is relatively longer, it's a phrase like a cup of coffee. 一杯咖啡, then typically or usually Chinese people would put le after verb, so it becomes 喝了一杯咖啡. So this is about affirmative sentence. Next, let's move on to the negative sentence. So if I want to say, yesterday I didn't drink coffee, which word should I use? Pay attention to this one. 没. So it's pronounced as 没. We can translate it as didn't. So I didn't drink coffee yesterday. 我昨天没喝咖啡。我昨天没喝咖啡。Basically, we use 没 before verb to negate. That means didn't. So 没喝 didn't drink. 没吃 didn't eat. 没学 didn't study or didn't learn. 我昨天没学英语。我昨天没学英语。What does that mean? Right, I didn't learn English yesterday. So here are two sentences. These are two questions. How would you answer with this? There are two different tense. So first one is, I want to ask you, 你今天学汉语吗？你今天学汉语吗？ Pay attention, there is no le in my question, so actually I'm asking, will you learn Chinese today? It's more about present or future tense. So, 你今天学汉语吗? Yes, if you will learn Chinese, that would be 我今天学汉语. If we want to negate, I will not learn Chinese. 我今天不学汉语. But if you hear le in the question, so if you hear 你今天学汉语了吗? 你今天学汉语了吗？ So 了 is like the alarming, like it's a past tense. Did you learn Chinese today? Did you learn Chinese today? How to answer with that? Yes, 我今天学汉语了。我今天学汉语了。So 学汉语了。I learned Chinese. I studied Chinese. And Chinese is quite simple, so 了 is at the end. 我今天没学汉语。我今天没学汉语。Now we put may before verb to negate. I didn't learn Chinese today. I didn't learn Chinese today. So the last question for you is, 你今天吃面条了吗？你今天吃面条了吗？ Could you write down your answer in the comment? And we will reply to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching today's lesson and see you next time. Bye.